Now, while being on the road with the Cancer Bats, you meet a lot of great bands, like this guy, Jewel.
Oh,
What band are you in?
I'm in Baptized in Blood. I sing that band.
I never even heard of that band. You got to fill me in and fill my viewers all about it.
Right on. Yeah, we're from London, Ontario, Canada. We've been buddies with the Bats for years. Hell, I knew them before they were even the Bats. So, yeah, it's awesome being on tour with amazing bands. And I don't know. I think you guys should probably check us out if you haven't heard of us. We're relatively new, I guess, to the rest of the world. We've been around for about 6 years, and we love to party.
Party hard.
Oh yeah, you know it, man. That's sort of like what all we're about, I guess. You know, a little smoking, little drinking, and raging, being on TV.
Being on the Vinnie Langdon show, that's what you got to do.
It.
I mean, you can't party unless you're on the Vinnie Langdon show. I mean,
it's true. I'm going to party extra hard tonight because of the fact that I'm on the Vinnie Langdon show.
There we go. Exactly. So you said you knew the Cancer Bats for a while, and
Yeah.
I mean, was it a strong, bondage, good friends, and then you're like, hey, let's go on a tour together?
Yeah, I guess that's sort of the skinny of it nowadays. No, we've known each other. I was at their first show back in the day. They played, believe it or not, London. Our hometown was their first ever gig, and yeah, we've been buddies. I've known Scott for a long time, and Jay, their bassist, is from London as well. And we played poker on Wednesdays for the last little while until he joined the Bats, and they've been touring their asses off for a long time. And now we're here. We just so happened that this tour was coming about, and we had heard that the Bats were going to be on it, and we were like, we got to be on that tour. We got to be on that tour with them, and sure enough, it all worked out, and now we're here in California, 40 hours from home, and ready to rock this place into the ground.
Yes, exactly. So you never been here to this venue before?
Never been to this venue, no. We played House of Blues in LA. The last time around, we were around with Fear Factory about 4 or 5 months ago, and everything was sweet. And no, it looks pretty rad here, man. And Oakland's Oakland, right? And home of the Raiders, and I don't know. Let's see if it's home of the Ragers too. Let's bring it out tonight.
I'm sure it will be.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about your influences, as a singer, and I mean, are you into that like the '80s whole when the metal was starting to develop?
Better believe it, yeah, man. I take a lot of influence personally from like Phil Anselmo and Jamie Jasta of Hatebreed and stuff like this. The band itself is more 80s driven in the sense that we listen to like Van Halen and Huey Lewis in the news, whatever's cool. We're all into like catchy rock stuff, and we really like to bring that out. We really love Testament and Entombed, and just really solid bands that really deliver the crunchy sound. And so that's sort of what we're trying to bring back, and a little Megadeth influence in there. So
little speed metal guitar riffs.
keep it fast is best, right? So we keep it fast and heavy, and just try and bring the pain, really.
And you know what? That's good, especially when you're playing a show like this where, you only got a 30-minute set and you want to impress, the crowd or whoever's out there.
That's it.
You just got to keep it going. You don't want to be like, now we got to listen to a 7-minute, boring song, and then it's like, play their good song. No, well, you got to make it all good.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, even though we're a relatively new band to the rest of the world, we've been around for 6 years. We've done a couple DIY releases, and now with Roadrunner on board, we released our self-titled album just recently, and things have been going awesome, man. Like really, really stoked. We're really happy with the product, and a lot of other people are too. And that's the main goal when you're in a band, just please the masses, and have a great time while you're doing it.
Right. Now, Roadrunner Records is a great record company for you guys, for, your image and for what you guys are going for, your music. And do you think that's important for artists that are out there that are going, well, I'm a pop band, should I get signed to Roadrunner Records? They're not going to really help me much. Or, you got to find the record that you fit, right?
Yeah, you really got to find that fit. For us, it was we had a couple offers on the table, and really when it boiled down to it, when you do listen to the stuff, you're really going to see why we fit the Roadrunner label. It's not your generic metalcore, and it's not your typical thrash that you might see on Relapse or something like that. And I think it was the best fit for us, and they've treated us like gold since day one. So I have no qualms whatsoever, and it's rad to be on a label that has such an epic plethora of bands on the label. So yeah, we're just really stoked to be on Roadrunner, really stoked to be on tour, and really stoked to be here on the Vinnie Langdon show.
Sweet, loves it. All right, man. Well, you got a music video you were just telling me about,
Yeah,
and
man.
let's let the viewers get to watch this
Yeah.
and give us a little backstory on the video that we're about to see.
Sure. This one's for our first single off the album. It's called "Dirty's Back," and we filmed it in Toronto in like an abandoned meat factory, and it stunk. It was gross, but it was a perfect setting for this. So check it out. Let me know what you think. And this is it. This is "Dirty's Back."
All right, when we're back, we'll find out a little bit more about him here on the Vinnie Langdon Show. We'll be back.